Namaste. Welcome to our class today. Please take a moment to find a comfortable position for your Shavasana, your constructive rest. Keep extra layers on and socks, a blanket to cover the body, something to support the head, and maybe something just to block the light out, an eye pillow if you have one. And take a moment as you come into your starting Shavasana, your constructive rest position, to arrange the body comfortably on the earth, looking after the lower back. That means arranging your legs and feet accordingly, allowing shoulder blades to soften into the floor. As you take a bend in the elbows, perhaps place your fingertips just very lightly on your lower abdomen. Just beginning to arrive in your body today. Letting go of anything that's caused you any stress or unease. Maybe a feeling of being unsettled, just letting all of that filter away into the background so we can spend some time here, just bathing in the experience of this present moment. Gently scanning all the way from the tips of your toes up to the crown of your head. Taking time to observe your physical self right here, right now. Escorting awareness onto your breath. Taking care not to change the breath in any way, but just note that you're breathing and feeling that you're breathing. Feeling how your body expands into space and feeling those sensations on the skin. And how the body expands into the surface supporting you. And those same sensations in the skin here. Really feeling the body being breathed from the inside out. And in the next breath or two, if the hands aren't already resting on the belly, just bring your hands to rest on your belly. And as you begin to breathe a little bit more deeply, notice how your hands rise and fall as the belly rises and falls. If you have your fingertips gently touching, notice how they spread apart as you inhale. Taking a few moments to harness this breath, this complete yogic breath, all the way down into your belly, into your lungs, the sides of the chest, the ribcage expanding, even the soft parting of your collarbone. Just sensing this whole movement, this complete yogic breath, belly to collarbone. And if you find that the mind wanders, see if you can bring your attention back to the breath and the sensations of the breath. gently, very slowly in the next breath or two, just going to come into a lovely full body stretch. So if the knees are bent, start to straighten out the legs in front of you. You take the arms up to wherever feels comfortable and enjoy that lovely full stretch all the way from your fingertips down through the arms, the shoulders, through the torso, length of the spine, into the hips, the whole length of the legs, feet and toes. Releasing the arms to rest back alongside the body, and we're going to bend up the knees, just placing the soles of the feet hip width apart. Take a moment to ensure that you feel nice and symmetrical resting on the floor. The heels are in line with the knees, so the heels aren't sitting too close onto the sitting bones. You've got some space there. Shoulders sinking down into the floor. Looking after just tuck the chin down towards the chest, keeping the length through the spine, up through the neck, up through the crown of the head. Next time you inhale, you're going to start to take the arms up and over as you gently display the knees out to the side to take a lovely diamond shaped expression. As you exhale, you close the knees, release the arms and hands to rest back alongside the body. So let's continue that, just observing the space around the ribs, around the intercostal muscles, moving up into the shoulders and stretching out through the belly, the lower back, into the hips. Taking care not to rush. We're very much enjoying that space that we're starting to create during our class today. Couple more here. Inhaling, stretching out through the arms, taking the arms overhead as you splay the knees out to the side. Exhale, release. And our last one. Inhale. Arms overhead. Widening the knees. Exhale, releasing the arms. Just bringing the knees back to their position. Around through the shoulders as you need to. Check you've not lost that lovely safety of the legs. So tuck the chin in. Heels still in line with the knees, feet hip width apart. Keep the sole of the left foot where it is, and then coming in to our thread the needles, making a figure of 4 as you cross that right ankle on top of the left thigh. Toes on that right foot pointing up towards the sky. Pushing that right knee away with the strength of your leg, or if you want to, you can raise up that right hand, just place that right hand onto the inner right knee crease. The choice is yours. Breathe in here. Inhale, as we exhale, releasing that right foot, lowering the sole of the right foot down onto the floor. Let's try that on the other side. So keep the sole of the right foot where it is. When you're ready, pick up the left leg, crossing that left ankle on top of the right thighs, toes on the left foot pointing up towards the sky. Again, using the strength of the leg just to push that left knee away, or raise your left hand and place that left hand onto the left inner knee crease, just to push it away. Keeping the hand there or releasing when you're ready. Keep the shoulders soft. Keep breathing. Inhale here as you exhale, releasing through the left leg. Let's draw the knees up over the chest. Hug the knees into a lovely self-embrace. Take a moment just to gently rock from side to side. Stretching out a little bit more through the spine. Squeezing into the belly, into the front of the hips. Knees come back to center. Raise your right arm up. Keep that right arm elevated as you carefully roll onto your right side. Using that raised arm just to rest your head. Allowing yourself to take a little fuller inhale here. And a little fuller exhale. When you're ready, slowly, carefully bring awareness and attention into your left fingers, your left hand. When you're ready, pushing into that left hand, pushing all the way up. Coming into a comfortable seated position, so finding a rolled up blanket, a cushion from your sofa. Taking a moment to come into easy pose into Sukhasana. So just sense how your back feels, how the legs feel, the hips feel. It may suit you to come into your Sukhasana with the legs extended all the way out in front. Keep engagement into the legs, toes towards the sky. Check the hamstrings, take a rolled up blanket to prop the back of the thighs. We'll come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Either way, I would encourage you just have a little shimmy around through the sitting bones on top of whatever you're sitting on. Make sure that you feel totally comfortable here. Take a bend in the elbows, and let's come into that lovely Gaya Mudra as we take the tip of the forefinger and thumb to make the circle, and just rest the back of the hands onto the lap. For a moment, start rooting down through the sitting bones, allowing the spine to lengthen. Nice space around the sides of the body. Space around the chest as the collarbones float up towards the sky and the shoulder blades sink down the back. Crown the head, extending all the way out. Allow the eyes to close if that feels comfortable, and just draw your attention inwards. As you draw your attention inwards, just observe, if you can, the whereabouts of your breath. Maybe the week has been really busy and it feels like we're barely breathing. Just observe, there's no right or wrong here. Maybe we can sense the breath a little bit further down, maybe around the diaphragm area. Just observe if you can sense where your breath is in your body today. Keeping the eyes closed, and next time you inhale, can you see if you can gradually lengthen and deepen the breath to 3 or 4 counts on the way in. And then 3 or 4 counts on the way out as you exhale. See if it's comfortable for you to continue the slowing and deepening of the breath. If this doesn't suit you today, this makes you feel slightly panicky or claustrophobic, just come back to the normal breath. Easy in, easy out. The practice is for you, looking after you. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. A few more rounds here. Down towards your chest. Allow the normal breath to return into the body. You can release the hands and keep the hands in the Gaya Mudra if you wish. And then slowly, carefully, just start to blink the eyes open. And allowing a little light to start to trickle back in between the eyelids, between the eyelashes. Keeping that lovely length through the spine, feeling comfortable through the sitting bone. Bringing your gaze all the way back up and towards me. When you're ready, coming off of whatever you're sitting on. Have a blanket to cover your mat if you haven't already got a blanket. And we're going to come into a dynamic variation of Parigasana gate pose. So we're going to come into a comfortable high kneel, so it's really important you've got that adequate padding, folding up a blanket a couple of times just to look after the safety of your knee. Place yourself in the middle of your mat and you want to comfortably be able to step out with your right and your left foot so the whole foot remains onto the mat. If it means that you need to move yourself over, then please do so. So starting in a comfortable high kneel, the knees are directly underneath the hips. We can root down, the knees feel comfortable. Lengthening through the sides of the body, soften and release the shoulders. And keeping the left knee where it is, you're going to step out with the right foot. So we want to push into the outer edge of that right foot, lifting the inner arch, having that nice engagement through that leg. Turning your hips and your ribs towards me, we're going to raise up the arms, release the shoulders. And then from here, we're going to bring our left fingers to the left side of our left knee. And we're going to inhale here, lifting up through the right side of the body, and as we exhale, threading that right arm underneath the left towards the back of the room. Inhale, raise up with that right arm. See if you can raise that right leg this time. And as we exhale, release the right foot. Release the right arm. So continue. Inhale, lift the leg. Lift the arm. Exhale, release the right foot. Thread that right arm back. A few more. So a really good one. Just start to challenge our core today. Challenging the strength of the legs in the core and the glutes. Also our balance. Be balanced to do this. And our last one. Releasing that right foot down as you thread that right arm back. Nice. Let's come back all the way back up. And we're going to swap sides. Bring that right knee in carefully. Coming back into a comfortable high knee. Remember to arrange yourself comfortably on the mat so you can comfortably step out with that left foot. Nice high kneel, rooting down. Lengthening through the body, releasing the shoulders. Stepping out with the left foot. And just as we did on our right side, pushing down into the outer edge of that left foot, lifting the inner arch. Got a nice strong leg. Check you're comfortable through that right knee. Hips and ribs towards me. Raise up the arms, and then when you're ready, release the right arm down onto the floor. Inhale here, stretch up, lift up through the left side of the body, and as we exhale, thread that left arm behind the right towards the mat, back of the mat. Inhale, start to open up through the body, raise that left leg. As we exhale, release that left foot down, thread that left arm towards the back of the mat. Let's continue. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more here. Just challenging your balance on this side, challenging the glutes, the core, the left side of the body. And our last one. Releasing down. Well done. Let's come all the way back up. Bring that left knee back. Twiddle around on your mat. Let's take a comfortable child's pose for a moment. Bend the knees. Sink the hips down. Melt the belly, the chest. Stretch out the arms in front. Release your forehead onto the floor. Stretch out through the back. Nice deep breath. Circles through the wrists, moving the fingers. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly, carefully uncurl the spine. Come all the way up. Let's come onto all fours. Come into downward facing dog. So if the socks aren't already removed, please remove your socks unless you've got your special yoga sticky socks on. Taking a moment to come into tabletop position. Looking after fingers, wrists. Fingers are spread apart, wrists directly underneath the shoulders. Creating space around the shoulders and the ears by pushing the earth away. When you look down at your knees are hip width apart and the tops of the feet are resting on the floor. Got lovely length through the spine, out through the neck, out through the crown of the head. Cat-cow curls. As you inhale, you're going to drop the belly, lift the sternum and your gaze forward. As you exhale, arch the back, take the gaze towards the mat. A few more here. Really getting into all those niggly bits in the lower, the middle, all of the upper spine. And up into the shoulders, slowly, carefully. after your next exhale, coming back into a lovely neutral spine. Check those shoulders haven't crept up around the ears. Keep pushing the earth away, draw the navel in towards the spine, tuck the toes under when you're ready, sink the weight back, push up into downward facing dog. I prefer the knees to be bent. I want the ribs to come towards the thighs. The ribs don't come towards the thighs if you straighten through the legs sometimes, so just be aware of that. The shoulders are active. The neck is released, crown of the head towards the floor, and today we're just going to walk the dog, so lightly tread each heel down towards the floor. Enjoying how that feels, really tight hamstrings, tight calf muscles. Just increasing the mobility in the feet. Come back into your static downward facing dog. When you're ready, keep bending the knees. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Bend the knees, look towards your feet. Either hands towards feet, feet towards hands, into a forward fold, Uttanasana. Placing the hands where they feel the most comfortable, around the front of the legs or the back. We'll make that box shape. Take the hands to the inner elbows, but try and draw the chest towards the thighs, the crown of the head towards the floor. Bend the knees if the back needs it, but enjoy that space you're creating in the upper back body. Creating space for the breath to be easy. Gently rocking from side to side as the hands are to the inner elbows. Taking a moment here. You're rocking from side to side, come back to centre, releasing the hands on the shins. When you're ready, push down into the feet. Start to stack everything up slowly, carefully. The fingers, the hands, the arms can be heavy. The weight of the arms create that vital space in between the shoulder blades. The core looks after the spine as you stack all the way up. All the way up to standing. The last thing to come up will be your neck and your head, and then you're able to straighten through the legs. Coming to face me when you're ready. Sink down into Utkatasana, or flow of Utkatasana, our chair pose. So feet are hip width apart, root down into the four corners of the feet, the toes. Check as we root down, if you're grounded and stable here, we can draw that Pada Bandha energy up through the legs. Shoulders are away from the ears, collarbones lifted, shoulder blades sink down the back, extend out through the crown of your head. Draw your navel in towards your spine, be aware of that connection you're starting to make around your core. When you're ready, sink down into that comfy chair, take the arms out in front. Keep the core switched on to prevent the lumbar spine overarching. Inhale here. As you exhale, take the arms overhead. Come into our Eddie the Eagle pose. Continue, keep flowing. Inhale, take the arms in front. Exhale, take the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. And our last one. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Bring the hands back in front, the arms back in front, sink down a little bit further. Keep breathing. Smile. I can see you all smiling. I can imagine that you're all smiling. When you're ready, inhale here. As you exhale, push into the feet. Come all the way up, well done. Release arms and hands. Come back into your Tadasana. So we're going to come into a variation of a moon salutation, not sun salutation. So a variation of a moon salutation. So let's take it slowly, carefully. Coming into the middle of your mats, finding a good Tadasana through the feet and the legs. Nice engaged legs, lift the kneecaps. Find the length through the spine, the sides of the body. When you're ready, inhale, take the arms all the way up. Make Anjali Mudra with the palms joined. As you exhale, take the side bend over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, over towards the left. Inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, step the right foot out and just find your star pose. As you exhale, turn the feet out, heels towards one another. Take cactus arms down into goddess. Inhale, push into the feet. Let's come into triangle pose. So keep the right foot where it is. Just turn the left foot in slightly. Reach, 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 reach. As you exhale, find triangle pose. Taking the right hand down, left arm, left hand up. Inhale, release the left hand. Come into pyramid pose. Turn your torso, your ribs over towards the thigh on the right side. See if the hands reach the floor. Or maybe have some height here with 2 yoga bricks or books. And as you exhale, lengthen, draw your chest towards that right knee, right thigh. Inhale, come back up into star. Exhale, draw the heels in towards one another, cactus arms. Exhale. Inhale, push into the feet, turn the right foot in, lengthen over towards the left. Exhale into triangle. Inhale, release the right hand, turn the ribs over towards the left thigh, the torso over towards the left thigh. See if the hands reach the floor. Lengthen, exhale, draw the chest towards the left thigh. Inhale, come all the way up. Come into star, toes towards me. Exhale, draw the heels towards one another, cactus arms, goddess. Inhale, straighten, turn the left foot in, right foot out. Exhale into triangle pose. Inhale, release the left hand down, turn the ribs, the chest over towards the right thigh. Hands towards the floor, have some height. Exhale, draw the chest towards the thighs. Inhale, come back up, find your star pose again. Exhale, bring the heels together, goddess pose, cactus arms. Inhale, straighten through the legs, draw the right foot in, lengthen over towards the left, into Trikonasana. Exhale into triangle. Inhale, release the left hand down, the right hand down, ribs towards the left thigh, chest towards the left thigh, lengthen, exhale. Bring the chest, see if you can come into your pyramid. Inhale, come back up, find your star pose. Exhale, heels together, cactus arms, goddess. Inhale, straighten through the legs, draw the left foot in. Exhale into triangle pose, over towards your right. Inhale, release the left hand down. Find height, or maybe the hands reach the floor. Inhale, lengthen, push into the feet. Draw the ribs, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, draw your chest towards the right thigh. Inhale, come back up into your star pose. Exhale, heels in, cactus arms, goddess. Inhale, draw the right toes in, lengthen to come into Trikonasana. Exhale. Inhale, release the right hand down. Turn your ribs, your chest towards the left thigh. Inhale here. Exhale as you draw the chest towards the thigh. Inhale, come back up, star pose. Exhale, heels together, cactus arms, goddess pose. Inhale, draw the left foot in, lengthen over towards the right. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, release the left hand down. Find height, or maybe the hands and fingertips reach the floor. Lengthen through the spine, push into the feet. Exhale, draw the chest towards that right thigh. Inhale, come back into your star pose. Exhale, heels in, cactus arms, goddess pose. Inhale, turn the right foot in, lengthen. Exhale into Trikonasana on your left side. Inhale, release the left hand, find height. Come onto fingertips, push into the feet, make sure you've got length. Exhale, draw the chest towards the left thigh. When you're ready, inhale, come back up into star. Exhale, release the arms. Walk the feet towards one another. Well done. So I'm going to demonstrate, we're going to do this in the next pose. I'll demonstrate very quickly first. We're going to come into knees to chest and then into standing splits. It's our last standing pose. So I'm going to demonstrate sideways on. We're going to start in our good Tadasana, feet hip width apart, rooting down through the feet. We're going to inhale, take the weight into the left foot, bend up with the right knee, and as we exhale, tip forward, stand in splits. Inhale, draw that right knee towards the chest. Exhale, tip down. So let's try that together. So it's really important to find a good Tadasana, feet hip width apart. Think about the four corners of the feet, the toes, root down, draw that Pada Bandha up through the insteps, kneecaps lifted, thighs are firm. Lengthening through the spine, out through the crown of the head, soften and release the shoulders. Take the weight into the left foot. Bend up the right knee, knee to chest. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly, carefully, take the hands down in front as you take that right leg back. Inhale. Exhale. So it really helps me with my balance and stability if I keep that core connection. So draw the ribs in. Don't worry if this is a bit wobbly for you today. Just see what you can do. 2 more this side and then we're going to swap sides. Excellent. Release that right foot down. So find your good Tadasana again before we switch sides. Gauge through the legs, lengthen through the spine and release the shoulders. Extend out through the crown of your head. When you're ready, shift the weight to the right foot, bend up the left knee. Inhale here. As you exhale, take the left foot back. So you can take the fingertips towards the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Couple more. Draw the abdominals in, that navel towards the spine. That's going to help. Again, don't worry if you wobble. I'm wobbling. And our last one. Very well done. Release that left foot down. Come up slowly. Take your hands onto your hips. Feet hip width apart, bend your knees, draw those lovely hip circles. Change direction when you're ready. Come back to center, push down to the feet, straighten your legs, release your arms and hands. Super. So let's take a moment to pop our socks back on. Find our extra layers. Let's release, relax. In our final Shavasana, our constructive rest position. A moment to sense how the lower back feels after class, the hips. Arranging the legs and feet comfortably, maybe taking a bend in the knees, place the soles of the feet onto the floor. Releasing the shoulders, releasing the arms and the hands. Having something to cover the body, maybe tucking the toes in. Maybe something to support the head. Some darkness for your eyes. Arranging the body comfortably here in our final Shavasana, our final constructive rest position. So that once again the breath can just flow naturally. Surrendering the whole weight of the body to the earth. The back of the neck and the head feel heavy as they sit down into the floor. Allow us to release tension around the scalp and the forehead, the eyebrows and the eyes, the the tongue just to soften into the base of the mouth. Unclenching the jaw. The breath is deep. Deep and slow in the body. Integration of our practice here today. Mind, body, and spirit. Peace. Peace does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means to be in the midst of those things and still be calm in your heart.